I cannot park my van unless it is an accessible parking spot. I've shown off my van plenty of times before, and I need the no parking zone next to my van in order for my ramp and my wheelchair to go down. Keeping accessible spots open and available is really important to me, and I really don't like it when people break the law and park in accessible spaces when they shouldn't. Now, I'm not a lawyer, and this is not legal advice, but let me tell you the law. These are the laws in Texas. If you live in another state, look up the laws in your state. In Texas, in order to park in an accessible spot, you need to have visible the International Symbol of Access, or ISA, on or in your car in at least one of three ways. This blue placard that shows that you have a permanent disability. These can be renewed every 4 years. This red placard that shows that you have a temporary disability. These expire in 6 months or less. Or you can have it printed on your license plate, and that is good as long as that plate is on your car. This is the type of plate that my van has. Any of these three things let you park in accessible spaces and make you exempt from parking meters. You can't stay longer than the maximum time, but you don't have to pay. If you don't have one of these three things, though, and you park in an accessible spot, you're breaking the law. Also, all of these are only valid if the person with the disability is driving the car or being driven by someone else. So, if you are an able-bodied family member of a person with a disability and they're not with you or you're not picking them up, then don't park in an accessible spot. But what about disabled veteran license plates? Well, in 2021, there was a law passed, Texas Senate Bill number 792, that states that a disabled veteran license plate without the ISA on it is not enough to legally park in an accessible spot. That law has been in effect since 2022. So if you are a disabled veteran but you do not need those accessible spots, thank you for your service, but please park elsewhere. If you are a disabled veteran and you do need those accessible spots, make sure your license plate has the ISA on it. If it doesn't, go to the DMV and fill out the application to either replace your plates or get the blue placard. And yes, there are disabilities that can make you a disabled veteran but don't let you park in an accessible space. It's a different process. I hope you learned something, and don't park in our spots illegally because